If money is created through debt, shouldn't I also go into debt? Maybe, Bob. Because when the entire global financial system is already based on it, and even the United States has over $30 trillion in debt, we could consider it too. But you know what? The US does not really pay it back. Instead, it takes out new, larger loans to pay off the old ones. Okay, so that's my way into debt? No, Bob. Actually, only states and very wealthy people can. They use company shares as collateral for loans. But when the loans come due, they replace them with new loans. That way, they only pay the interest instead of paying the high taxes that would result from selling their shares. But what's the collateral behind American debt? The collateral is our labor and the trust in future tax revenues. But who is the US in debt to then? To the Illuminati? No, Bob. To insurance companies, banks, and other countries. But not only the US, every country is in debt. Everybody owes everyone else, and no one really understands it anymore. Turns out it has become so confusing that global debt has now risen to over $300 trillion, yet the entire world economy only produces around $100 trillion per year. What? How is that possible? Well, the biggest problem is interest, because commercial banks create money, except the interest, which is still demanded. So new money has to be created somewhere else in order to pay the interest. But that leads to inflation and the devaluation of money. And since states cannot repay their debts with pledged assets the way rich people can, they remain trapped in an endless cycle of interest and inflation. But how did it get this far? Good question. I'll explain that next time if you don't forget to follow.